In Unearthed Arcana, there is a warlock. Warlock that makes a lot of sense. That involves genies. This has some incredible flavor, especially at the end. it's the most mean power I think in D&D. Tell me a little bit about this new warlock.
So warlocks get a new patron option, the Noble Genie. And here we wanted to explore the whole lore of genies without getting too deep into the specific lore of the different genie types in D&D, but the sort of broader myths about genies, about their desire to collect things, also the fact that so often they are forced to serve others and would like others to serve them. So exploring these things, the Noble Genie patron is all about, first, you having a vessel that's appropriate to genies, whether it's an oil lamp, an amulet of some kind, a magic ring, whatever it is, this object is a connection point between you and your patron, and then you're able to use it to create connections between yourself and other creatures. Since so much of genie lore is about these bonds between people, sometimes positive and sometimes negative. And so using this bond, you're able to empower allies, but then you're also even eventually able to use that vessel as a conduit to banish people to your patron's realm.
Yeah.
And this is a particularly delightful thing because there's a wonderful sort of narrative here of the person being stuck in your patron's court and simply amusing them before they are whisked back to wherever it is you banished them from. I really love this not only because of just getting to imagine a genie being in their opulent court and then someone just suddenly appearing there and having to process this new locale, but I also am excited about the fact that we, in this subclass, are making your patron far more concrete than we tend to.
Yeah.
Typically with warlocks, and we do this intentionally, the patrons tend to be sort of shadowy figures in the background. We do that because not every warlock needs to have a close relationship with their patron. Some warlocks make a pact with their patron and then basically say, "See ya, bud.
Yeah.
Thanks for the power," and then that's as far as the relationship goes. But here we wanted to explore you having a much closer relationship with your patron. So close, in fact, that you're sending people to actually gaze upon the patron literally, rather than this shadowy, maybe nameless force. No, you're making people go there and actually see them. And you even have the option in one of the abilities in this subclass to send treasure
That is very lovely.
to your patron so that you can use one of the class features more often.
Yeah.
We again wanted to make this very concrete, partly because since so much of our design is story driven, in stories about genies, they're so often about stuff, whether it's the thing that the genie is trapped in, or some other object that they seek, or that the master of the genie seeks. So often it's about material things, beautiful things, valuable things. And we wanted to make sure that was an element here. The subclass includes a table that you can roll on, or if you decide you don't want to pick what your vessel is, you get to roll on this table to figure out what it is. That's actually a common theme, this rolling on a table to get some story thing that we explored in 3 of the 4 subclasses here, really attempting to heighten the number of little story hooks that we put into the subclasses to serve as inspiration for people, to take the subclass and see there are many different directions you can take a subclass story-wise. Small directions and large directions, and we are looking into putting more of those seeds in the subclasses to inspire people.